My parents were sharecroppers. At the age of 7.5, I prepared my first meal for my family. I've always had this desire to not to just do nothing. So having hung on to Mom's apron and followed her around and watched her prepare meals when I thought there wasn't even food, I felt that I could imitate my mom. This family needed a babysitter to take care of a 9-month-old little boy. And that's what I was actually hired in to do, was take care of him. They finally figured out I knew how to cook. And so the mother, the wife, and I, and her name is Jane, she started entertaining. And so she and I would put our heads together, and we did real well in that area. And so that is one of the basics of how I got started. They knew that that's what I wanted to eventually do, become a caterer. And for Christmas, she gave me a check for $1,800. The note read, "I hope this will help you make your dream come true." When I opened my business, I didn't want it to be the business of most businesses. I wanted it to be a ministry. In preparation of the foods that we prepare, we add a lot of other ingredients, but I think the main thing that we always try to add is love. Each bite, you can taste it. I can't remember all of the CEOs or the presidents, and one particular one, if I may, his name was Joe Shelley. And I said to him, "I thank you all for allowing me to do what I do here, because it has opened many doors." And he, in turn, and I will hold on to this as well, he said to me, "Doors are open, and doors are open, but you have to be prepared to walk through the door." Christopher McCord came along later, and he has been a big, big asset to the museum. His spirit, his knowledge, his desire, his attitude toward people, and what his intent is, he wants to see everybody do well. A couple of years ago, in particular, there was one of the people, voices of our times. His name is Alex Hitz. And he came to Huntsville, and I had the opportunity to serve him, and he said typically he did not eat at cocktail parties. But that particular party, I had what is called squash fritters, and he wanted the recipe. And when he first mentioned it to me, I thought, yeah, right. He told me he wanted to put it in his cookbook, and he did. Four years ago, I had a massive heart attack. Flatlined twice. Then along came COVID. And this was a big eye-opener and humbling experience. I have people that work in the kitchen with me day by day. And I cried for 2 weeks because I didn't know what to do, but I knew that I had to hang in there because I had people that was relying on what we did. It has a lot to do with giving back. Because Mom taught me that. There were times I didn't think we had enough to share with anybody, but Mom always felt the need to share. I had a daddy that was the greatest provider. And my mom was the best teacher. The life that I experienced, Mom said, whatever you do, do your best. Do your best. Treat folk right. Do right.
Narvell, the Lord sure did know what he was doing when he placed a spoon and a spatula in your hands. We've been blessed to travel the culinary journeys with you. God bless you.
Narvell, our city and our whole community is a better place because of you. You've left an indelible mark of kindness on every one of us.
What a wonderful friend you've been to me and to my family all through 50 years that we've known each other. And I think you're a splendid cook, a wonderful business person, and a great, great friend. And I love you.
Narvell, you have provided so many of us with your incredible food. But more than that, you have shared your amazing spirit.
Narvell, celebrations in our life have always included you, weddings, fundraisers, receptions, dinner parties.
And you made each and every one of them special.
You have meant the world to me and to my family through thick and thin. And I'm grateful to the good Lord for your wonderful life with us, and especially your wonderful food.
And want you to know that I appreciate you being my mother and being so spiritual and faithful in your love of God all your life, and finally receiving some well-earned recognition.
Narvelli, your life has touched so many of us in so many ways. Your friendship over these past years has made my time at the museum so memorable. So thank you and congratulations.